Number somewhere in this hip hop community, as that brings to me, and that's a magic number. What's it all mean? Yeah, baby. Counting out the negative actions of one. Maris, that's my dog. Woohoo! Yeah. But it just won't go away. 3 times 1. What is it? And that's the magic number. I'm there.
Hi, everybody. It's BruceAllMyT. Welcome to the show.
All right, let's see here. Let's see. Right. All right. Let's go here.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Cleveland taking on Washington. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. Today's starting pitcher, Satchel Paige.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ricky Henderson leading things off and takes a strike.
Oh.
Next offering down in the dirt. And misses inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that skips in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And a swing and a miss there.
Thank you.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Ellie De La Cruz in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next offering is in for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in there for strike 3. Safe at second, and that was not close. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Hank now at the plate. That clips the corner. Out to short. Seager. There's one.
Yeah.
Here is Freddie Freeman. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That one not close. Now 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers. I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Hank over at second. Freeman on at first with 2 down. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Steve Carlton.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
We go to the bottom of the first. At the plate, Terry Pendleton. And a rope into center field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's Christian Yelich. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. This is Corbin Carroll. Cut on and lifted in the air. Henderson on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The shortstop takes the ball. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Freeman, and Seager is set down. And that ends the inning. Second inning set to go. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Page back to work. That's down and in. A slider missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Clearly had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And it drops in. And a good start to the inning. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Man at second. That's off the mark. 2-1. Back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Yelich hurries it back in as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Next to hit, Peter Crow Armstrong.
0-1.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the second. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Outside with a breaking ball. And another ball.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI. 2 outs and a runner at third here at the top of the second. And that one's a little bit low. Now 3-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it. Ricky Henderson getting ready to hit. Walk to open the ball game. First offering, and it just misses. Pendleton tosses across the first. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Ozzie Albies. On the ground to third, finds its way through.
Oh, shit.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm not seeing that. Sheesh.
That is good. The center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. Ground ball left side. Good feed. That's one. On to Freddie. Double play. So 2 down now, and here is Jason Varitek. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy.
And in his rookie year, it was already clear that Ken Griffey Jr. was a generational talent, a bona fide 5-tool player, and every one of those 5 tools was elite.
Ball one there.
That term 5-tool guy gets thrown around lightly sometimes, but with Jr., it applies 100%. There's nothing this guy couldn't do on the diamond.
1 ball.
2 out, space is empty. Stays alive. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Throw on to Freeman. 3rd out. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. De La Cruz. Cruz getting to start at shortstop, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one's upstairs, ball one. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Just off the inside edge. That one at triple digits.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now here is Hank Aaron. That's a strike. One out, base is empty. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball one. Top of the third, no score. Yelich should have it. He's got it, and there's two away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. There's a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The 0-2 pitch from Satchel. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
On the ground, right side. Albies on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Back in Arlington, set for the bottom of the third. Now batting Jarren Duran. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
On the ground to the left. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. And now the first baseman, Jose Bautista.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The throw in. The tag out. And the batter now, Terry Pendleton. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 1-0.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching down and makes the grab. Here's Yelich at the dish. He's 0 for 1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Ball inside.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and that is the third out of the inning. Back at Globe Life Field, here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Just
That's
missed.
inside.
That clips the corner. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
On the ground, right side. All these on to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Just
Inside,
missed.
ball one.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Ball two.
Fourth inning underway, no score. Swinging a ground ball. Pendleton to first, and Ramirez is set down. So digging in, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Doubled his first time up. Fastball almost got him there. Yelich makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Corbin Carroll. Out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And there's one down. Seager stands in now. Grounded out his first time.
Seager.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
And there's a ball.
Two. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball is outside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first, and Seager is set down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Albies.
Into center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And that will end the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And there's the strike.
You know, this group of hitters did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
And 1-2.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
And a good eye there.
Inside, ball 2.
On the ground to first, but that rolls foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. In the air, left field, Durant under this one. And out number 1 on the grab. Now the catcher up to hit, Pudge Rodriguez. He reached out a walk his first time. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next pitch is outside. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Swing and a foul out of play. Satchel comes to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Ellie De La Cruz at the plate. He's fast.
Faster than me?
Oh, you're over 50, Chris, so yeah. And there's the strike.
Oh, shit.
This one in the dirt. Boots it. No throw. Safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error. Here's the second baseman, Hank Aaron. 0 for 2 in this one. Pendleton. Rolls across the diamond, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the catcher comes up to him, Jason Varitek. Carlton back to work. So up next, Jaron Duran. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Puts a bunt down. Tosses to first, out on the sac bunt.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
That one the other way. Freeman steps on first for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Terry Pendleton digs in now. 1 for 2.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get it out.
Yelich up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Inside, just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Hard hit, right side. In plenty of time to first, and they get the out on Jones. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Back in Arlington, top of the 6th inning, and here's Freddie Freeman.
Now pitching. Hammer. Sharp.
That one almost got him.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And the next pitch is way outside. Late with the swing there.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Dives. What a play.
The bat, the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
And he walked him.
That pitch is out.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Go ahead run on base. Ramirez the next to hit. First pitch misses. That one drifts inside. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. Runner takes off, and that is out of play. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fouled off down the right side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Runner on the go again. Squirts away a little bit. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
And that's a head-scratching at bat, walking back to the dugout. But you got to give credit to the pitcher, working his way back in and finishing the hitter off.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back at Globe Life Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Seager measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2012. The other way, and foul ball. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. In the air, left field, down the line. It falls in, and that's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. He's 2 for 2. Outfield playing straight up now. And a base hit right there. Throw comes into second. Safe.
Well, that was an important back in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And a sac bunt here. Beltre. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Barrett in the box now. Take strike 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Headed towards the corner. Suzuki running hard for it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. 2 on, 1 out. Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman, and there are 2 outs. Jarren Duran now at the plate. Line drive, makes the catch, inning over. New inning getting started, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Called strike right there. Swing and a miss as he was late. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So digging in, Pudge Rodriguez. A walk, and he's also singled. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That clips the corner. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Down and in, moved his feet. Swings over the top of that one. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Jose Bautista.
Number 19.
Ground ball right side. Hank handles, throws to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Terry Pendleton. On the ground to third. 2 up, 2 down.
He's out.
2 out, space is empty. Here comes Christian Yelich.
Ah, shit.
That's way outside, and that's ball 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And that's a fair ball.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
Reaching down, makes the catch. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Not in time. The tying run is on to start the inning. Hank Aaron will hit next. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. There goes Ellie. There's a ball. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And he makes the grab. And there's one away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Freeman swings through it for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a breaking ball misses outside. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. Got him! 2 gone. So 2 down now, and here is Adrian Beltre. And fouled off. So the tying run at second. Runner takes off for third. Save. That's 2 stolen bases now for Ellie De La Show. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Curve. Hit right back to him. Throws to first in time. That ends the frame. And we're back. Here comes Corey Seager.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. just off the inside edge. And that is cut on and missed. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wide to kick the pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's to third. Throw on to Freeman. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Here is BruceAllMyT up to hit. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Alby.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The center fielder, number 24.
So up next, Ken Griffey Jr.
Junior.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Up and in, and the count even 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Albies over at first with 1 away. On the ground, could be 2. Glove flip to second. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. We go to the 9th. Now it's the DH, Jose Ramirez. Davis back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Now pitching. Jonathan.
On the inside corner for a strike. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Just missed.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next offering way off the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away. To the right side. Bautista takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Suzuki digs in now. 1 for 3. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just don't absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Gonna count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 3 in this one.
Let's see. Yeah.
So now a pinch hitter, Terry Pendleton.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
That one missing inside. There's the strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that one is inside. This could end it. Hit in the air left field. Ball game. And a 1-0 final score here in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shaw.